I gotta refresh my thing. Oh shoot! I got a notification on my phone.
Here we go. Yep, you're live. We are live.
Going live.
Hope everyone's doing well tonight. We are currently. I'm trying to pull it up.
Wow, I'm like super lagged. It's super laggy.
It's gonna have a couple of issues. We got to get used to how it's jumping. It could depend on what's going on with our chat or our internet right now.
Cool.
But we got 5 people in here. You can see that?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I might have to just restart it, but we got 8. So, yay.
Let me refresh this.
Who was here? Munson Burner. See you at the live stream. Cool.
Hey.
Hey, Munson Burner. Just got
home.
Ed was here. Sergio's here.
Ball pythons. Heather.
I
saw Heather today.
Follow.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance.
Redstrom, James Nelson. All right, Shelly, how are you? All right, so we are here with Mr. Harrison Wang of
What's up?
Royal Canvas Exotics. And I gotta say, he's wearing some pretty sweet merchandise. I really appreciate the support there, brother.
Dude, I was actually gonna give this shirt to my dogs as like a part of their dog bed, you know?
That's messed up.
No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I love it, dude. It's backwards right now, as you can see, because John is obviously wearing the front side. So yeah, figured you guys could see what the back says. You know what I'm saying? It's probably backwards, right? Is it backwards for you guys?
You can actually read it right because
nice,
when you shoot live, it doesn't do the mirror image. It like shoots straight, so everything's backwards in the first place. So you're good, no issue.
Sweet. Yeah, damn.
Thank you everybody for coming in. Really appreciate all the support. We're talking about Harrison tonight and the amazing little brother that he is. All 5'2" of him.
Yo, that's a strong 5'2", man.
That is a strong 5'2", brother. That's a huge 5'2". Walks with the giants.
Yeah.
But Harrison's been going through a lot. Well, not going through a lot with me, but he's been there for my past 2 weeks, my struggle. A lot of people know that I just took a hiatus. I had to, clear my own head and get back on track with my family and trying to find work and stuff like that. But that's not what tonight's for. Tonight's to focus on our little bro right here, who I don't think you get enough credit, man. Like a lot of people say that I came onto the hobby and the scene of this hobby really freaking hard. And if they knew where you were at a couple of months ago, like you freaking killed your first year of having ball pythons. So
for real?
What got you into snakes in the first place?
Well, I used to when I was younger, I worked at Petco, and I was actually interested in being the reptile specialist. So, you know, over there, I worked, and I asked to be trained, and finally got the position. And I was dealing with like king snakes, red-tailed boas at the time, and ball pythons. And my first snake that I actually took home was a red-tailed boa, and I had to sneak it into my house, and I had it hidden I had it hidden under. It was crazy. I had it hidden so my parents couldn't see it because they're so against snakes. So,
are they still against snakes?
Oh yeah, they don't know I got all this. They had no idea. Every time they come to my house and like this door is closed and they're like, "What's in there?" Oh, it's storage. Don't even bother looking at it, you know. But yeah, like they don't know. Um, but yeah, I just love dealing with reptiles in general, and then working with snakes. It was just like it was something about working with snakes that was very calming and peaceful, you know. And then what actually like what actually blew this hobby up for me was just watching so many videos on YouTube, which I'm sure everybody, you know, that was the same for everybody, you know, watching Brian Barchek, and then even watching Miguel stuff. I'm not, I'm not gonna lie, watching Miguel stuff, I was like, wow, dude, like this is crazy, you know. And then, uh, yeah, so that's what actually got me into like ball pythons per se, because before that, I was like, oh, you know, boas are cool, they're freaking huge, awesome. And I saw all the crazy morphs, and I'm like, oh my god, like these animals are beautiful. So I figured, like, if I get into the hobby and find something that like kind of keeps me at peace and like calms me down sometimes, you know, like, you know,
Oh
why
yeah,
not give it a try? And I was lucky. I have, you know, my wife is super supportive, and she was with it. And now I have a ton, and I plan on, you know, making more. So yeah.
it's a therapy. Like it really is
Yeah,
a therapy. Like I know exactly where you're coming from on that point. Um,
hey guys.
I'm not gonna say that I don't really struggle with PTSD still. Like I still have my moments, but I know when I'm having a really bad day or things just aren't don't seem to be going right. I guess going in there and holding my snakes and just spending the time with them, it really calms me down. And that's something I think people sometimes take for granted a little bit is just the fact that they do have that soothing effect on you.
Yeah, yeah. It's weird. It's hard to explain. You know, you just kind of get lost in like you could sometimes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get lost in like the beauty of my snakes that I have, or like that other people have. But you know, I could just hold the snake out that I have, and I just like just chill and just be mesmerized by it. You know, it's weird.
All right. So when did you start, or when did the thought go into your head that I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna build up a actual collection and look at becoming a breeder.
All right. Well, my that was actually here. I'm gonna take out the snake that actually got me really
Go ahead.
like head over heels for this
This
whole
is a
thing.
snake channel. Bring the snakes out.
Yeah, bro. All right. This dude, obviously, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows it's just, you know, it's a banana bull python, just a regular banana. And he was my first guy. Oh, Adam asked me a question. Should I do I?
If you want to answer something you see,
Oh
it's
yeah.
all good, man. Like jump on, like go through what you're explaining right now, and
Yeah.
pull out your favorite snake after that. I got you,
Okay.
Adam. Don't worry.
And yeah, I mean, so this guy who started it all, you know, I honestly I was driving one day with my wife, and we actually came across in like a underground reptile store. It was like a hole in the wall, you know.
Hmm.
And the only thing that I really wanted to show her was like a rack system, because I'm like, babe, you know, we could keep snakes. I don't have to build an 8 foot monitor tank like I did for, you know, my Savannah monitor at the time. Um, and she was like, all right, you know, she entertained the idea of just checking out what a rack system really was, because she had no idea. So we go in the pet store, and the guy took this guy out, and he was like the size of my palm, and you know, my palm is, you know, it's pretty small. You know, it's not it's not too big like the rest of my body. So yeah, he placed this snake on the palm of my hand. I'm like, oh my god, babe, look at this, you know. And then I put it on her paw, and she was like, she fell in love, and she was like, let's do it. I was like, for real? Like today? We're gonna get this one today? And she was like, yeah. I was like, all right, yeah, man, for sure. Like, you don't gotta tell me twice, you know. So I did the whole thing, and I actually started off with like a tank first because I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna get a bunch of ball pythons. You know, I'm just gonna get one and see how I like it, see how it is, and from
You
there
can't
just
just have one though. Like you can never
exactly.
just have one.
For real, they're like Skittles, man. You know, like you can't take one Skittle out of the bag and be satisfied. I'm like, yeah, I gotta eat them all. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that's this is the guy that really started it all for me, and like you know, but I still got a long way to go. I'm nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
We
having
all
fun
do,
right
brother.
now. Yeah.
We're all right there. We're all brand new. We're just getting into it.
Yeah, but it's great, man.
I think
It's like you said,
even
very
the people
therapeutic.
that like with all the different morphs that they have now that they've proven out. I was actually listening to Sean Bradley, the guy that does bullshit, the other day, and he was like, "You could literally pull like three genes. Like, there's such a variety of genes now. You could
Yeah,
take three genes, and if you mix these three genes together, you're gonna make something new. Like, if you're just being creative with it, there's just that many genes now, you know."
yeah.
But
Hey, John, real quick. Sorry, I don't want to like
oh, you're
cut
good.
off
Go
the
ahead.
thing. Is it normal that we keep like the whole screen thingy keeps going back and
It's
forth?
jumping back and forth by the movement and talking. I could
Oh
fix
shoot!
that. I could focus it on you.
No, it's cool, man. It's
No,
cool. I don't
this
really,
is for you, man.
I don't
Don't
look
worry
very
about it.
attractive, bro. You know what I mean? Like I have my
Pull
even
out
a
your
zoom in.
favorite snake before you forget.
Oh yeah. I got you, Adam. I got you, bro. I got you.
That's the good thing about us both moving so much, I guess. The Hangouts doesn't
Um,
know who to focus on.
in all reality, Adam, like I can't take out because I'm gonna have to take out all my snakes. That is not realistically
Okay,
possible.
so the one out of the ones that you don't have pairing right now, or will be okay for a couple of minutes, pull out the one that you've been focused on the past couple of days.
um, I can show you guys. Oh, you know what? But I got so many that I really like, bro. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna take out random stuff
Just
that I
pick
really
one.
like all the time. All right.
Come on.
Cool.
You're an NCO in the U.S. Army. Make a decision. Oh, man. I think I scared him, guys. He ran off screen and I started bringing up Army stuff.
Damn it. Yeah. What is your overall favorite from her first Hollow Road? Okay.
Can you show the most active snake?
Active. Um. Damn, I'm trying to catch up. Okay. Well, okay. Let me just show this guy real quick. Well, this girl. This is just a pastel leopard head clown, and she was produced by
Just.
Will Nussman. Yeah, yeah, I'm just
That's a
whatever.
powerhouse female when she grows up, man. There's so much you can do with that.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, man. I'm just really infatuated with like her pattern because like I don't know, she just looks so cool. Um, but yeah, this is one of this is one of my favorites. I have so many favorites. I can't even put like a finger on it, you know.
Uh,
But yeah, this girl is pretty cool, pretty chill. So
I love what leopard does. Leopard's probably one of my favorite genes.
yeah, for sure. Leopard. I actually have a bigger female that's a pastel leopard without the without that single clown gene in there. So
Mm-hmm.
and she's a little bigger, but that's the thing. Like, Gavin always says, buy with your eyes, and I feel like that's kind of an issue with
Exactly.
me because then I just buy anything that I really really like, and
We
like,
were talking about that. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. You got an issue with liking everything.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, I definitely agree with it. Like you have to buy with some, like you have to take something that you really like, and it's
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
sometimes I'd be like, I'm gonna buy everything. Like even if I don't really have a plan for them, like this girl I have a plan for, of course. The other girl, that's a little bigger. I just thought she was gorgeous, so I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna take her.
So I know you're pairing. How many pairings do you have for the year?
Currently only have um, two pairings. One of my pairs I can't seem to like separate. I mean, in terms of like every time I separate them, they want to, the males at the front of the tub, the females at the front of the tub, and they're like, yeah, I'm trying to get busy, and as soon as I put the male in, within a couple of hours or so, they're locked together. Um, but
Phantoms
I
are
know the
freaking
dude
awesome
needs
out.
some rest. Yeah, I know the dude needs some rest. So
Yeah, you got to let that male get his rest every now and then, man. Even if he wants to overdo it, because he'll have fun until he can't anymore if you let him. But
yeah, yeah,
just like us human guys, we'll have fun until we can't anymore.
yeah. We need like what 18 minutes to replenish. No, let me stop. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh man. Damn. Can I? Fuck. Sorry, dude. Can I curse on live? I don't mean
You can
like.
do whatever you want, man. Well, within reason. I'm not gonna say whatever you want. That could get me into a whole load of trouble, but
Don't tempt
I don't
me.
care if you curse.
Don't tempt me.
Oh
um,
man. All right, so
yeah,
we have two pairings
Phantom
for the
Phantom's
year.
awesome, dude. I love my Phantom.
What are you pairing?
Oh, what am I
Or are they
pairing?
secrets?
Right. Oh no, they're not secrets at all. I have no secrets here. I'm open as I'm as open as 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, if you guys know, is there 7? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I have right now. I currently have a pastel clown to pastel etchy. Those are the ones that are kind of fucking like rap.
You're good, man. Quit freaking out.
They're the ones that are like doing it like rabbits right now.
Okay.
So hope hopefully I'm hoping to produce some head clowns. Maybe some.
You're looking at trying to get like some killer clown, het clowns, and
Yeah, yeah. Because I
that's not
mean,
a bad way to go, man. Getting those enhancer genes with the het clown and then breed back next year. That's a great idea.
yeah, yep. And then my other pairing is a pastel shattered pied male to
Hmm.
a pastel female pastel het pied female. Um, they're kind of, I think they're like the lazy lovers. They're not really feeling each other. I, I don't think.
Did you take my advice that I said last time with the shed and all that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have the pastel clown shed in there right now. Trying to see if it'll work some magic. But
Okay.
I figured give it some time. It's
Yeah,
still
I mean,
early.
it's always good to have a backup too. But I think it, like I was saying the other day, as long as you throw in something in to scent it, it should entice them. If that doesn't work, just have a plan B. I mean, it is what it is. I think so. I've seen two visual locks from my one pairing I'm gonna have this year, but now the boy seems like he's not interested. So I'm trying to play games and get him going again. So
Is
it is
that
what
is
it
that a
is.
secret, or you gonna share that? Well, let me. I'm gonna. I think. Oh, Iron Dog is here, man.
Oh yeah,
What's up? Um, Ridiculous Reptiles, what's up?
jumping through. If you want
Yeah,
to jump through and talk to them, we'll try to get this going. Um, so you talked about your pairings. This is your
second?
first year pairing, right?
Yes. Yes.
First year having ball pythons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that rack behind you. How'd you? Oh, you knew it was coming. We talked about this, bro.
Oh, this nightmare back
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
How'd you? How'd you acquire or get that made?
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I went to Home Depot. Uh, I did all my measurements, done it all, and then I went to Home Depot to get the pieces. Had them cut, and one of the associates they cut it. They cut all my pieces like good, and then like one piece was just shot. But
Right.
I was like, fuck. But I still managed to make it work. These racks are pretty good if you use, I guess like a smaller rack, because this thing is beyond heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
I did everything outside, and trying to bring it in was a pain in the ass. I might have herniated a few discs just doing that. But
You don't want to do that. I mean, we don't
yeah.
need you dropping down into midget zone.
Yeah, what's a few more discs, man? But yeah, it was oh man, it was my first time building a rack, and I watched YouTube videos on how to do it and stuff. But I'm not very handy, So I tried my best, and I mean
It
it
comes
worked.
with time, man. It's not a big deal. Like it
Yeah.
just comes with time.
Wait till you see my other rack. It's kind of a nightmare too, but it works, does the job, but
Hey, as long
not
as
very
they're
fast.
working, man, you can always upgrade and do your thing. As long as they're working,
Yeah.
that's what's important. All right, so I gotta ask, where does Royal Canvas Exotics come from? Like, what inspired the name for Royal Canvas Exotics?
Yeah, man. Um, so like I figured I'd take the word royal because ball pythons, were also known as royal pythons in
Mm-hmm.
in Africa and Europe and stuff like that. So I took that word, and canvas. I chose the word canvas because to me the I I guess the genetics or like the skin or the of the ball python is like a canvas because you know you could you could just make so much art. Like to me, it's like art. It's creating art. Like what these guys
Exactly.
do, like
Love it.
Justin and Ozzy and all these great breeders. Like when I see their stuff, I see art. Like live art. So I took that idea and I took that concept. I just put it together, and you know, that's probably the bulk of it. It's fairly
So,
simple. There's no, yeah,
so you're saying you combined what you knew, like the
yeah.
art aspect. So it's an art canvas, and then instead of just saying ball pythons or jumping into something that everyone else uses, you
Yeah,
found your
yeah.
own spin on it, which I appreciate. Like I
Oh,
have my
thanks.
days where I kind of question because I call it Fealys Clutch, you know. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
but it's
was that
really,
really original? Is
but
that
it's really
like a
personal
little
to you.
weird? You know.
I think it's good because
I
it's
mean,
it's
I appreciate it now. It was kind of I don't know. It wasn't really my decision wholeheartedly though. You know, like it was. It's kind of I said it I think once or twice, and everyone else just kind of kicked on with it, and it stuck, which is kind of cool. I got something named after me, something I can pass down to my kids. So
yeah,
I
for sure,
appreciate
man.
that for sure.
I
But
mean, mean, you pass down genes to your kids, so that's like
Oh,
the
I
biggest.
passed down a lot of genes to my kids. Those poor kids look a lot like their dad. So, besides retics, what all do you have there? Or not retics, I'm sorry, ball pythons. I know we were talking about retics before.
Yes.
I threw myself off. There you go, John. Good job.
Yay. But um, well, I don't know. Wait, what was the question again?
Besides ball pythons, what do you have over there? What do you see yourself working with?
Oh man, this is no secret. Um, but I actually promised my wife, and I know she's watching right now. But I promised my wife if I ever actually kick off this whole ball python breeding thing and actually become somewhat stable, you know, we're gonna get into leeching geckos.
Nah, really? You want to jump
Yeah,
into lychees? That's freaking awesome, man.
yeah, she loves them, and I figured that's something she could get her hands on too. And every time, honestly, every time I take her to a show or something like that. That's like the only thing she wants to see. Well, not the only thing, but like she's so focused on the leeching geckos. She's dragging me around. She's like, babe, I want to see those gecko bears. I want to see those gecko bears. And I'm like, all right, let's see. But yeah, it's just great. Like, and I mean, not to like deter from the topic, but it's great to have like a spouse that's like super supportive and like into the hobby, even though it's not like as much ball pythons, but just into the hobby
Oh
as
yeah,
much as I
I,
am. So
I 100% agree, man. That's why I did that interview with my wife. I was like, I wanted, I wanted people to really know, hey, there are spouses that support you. Like my wife, well, you
yeah,
heard the story. My wife was like, hey, I want a snake. I went out
yeah,
and I got a 5 foot boa constrictor the same day.
nice.
And I think it was like maybe 2 weeks later, we picked up our first 3 ball pythons, and I was like, I want to, like, this is what I want to do. I've had a love for reptiles for so long. This is what I
Yeah,
want to do, babe. And she was like, you do you. As long as you keep them clean, you take care of them. And I mean, she's starting to help in that aspect too, which is awesome because it takes a
yeah,
lot off of me. Her being pregnant makes it a little bit harder now, but
right.
it's still awesome. You know what I mean? Like that spousal support means the world.
Oh yeah, of course, man, of course. That's awesome, dude.
So, what's your dream ball python, Harrison? Like, what do you? What's the end goal right now for you?
Oh man, honestly, I don't think there's an end goal, bro. To be honest, like I mean, for me, I don't see like because I feel like there's still so much out there, like I don't know. I just feel like there's never gonna be an end goal. There's always gonna be something that I want, and there's always gonna be something that I look like to me looks amazing, Like if one day I'll be so impressed with something, and then the next day somebody else will produce something, I'm like, holy shit, like wow, So I just see that consistently going, like, you know, just so I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if there's an end, like an end. Well, I mean, well, actually, like an end
Well,
goal,
so
like,
let me make it simple for you, brother. Let me make it simple. Out of what you have right now,
hmm
what's your end goal? Like, what's the one thing you really want to produce right now with what you have?
oh, with what I have, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm. Well, with the snake that I'm getting from Justin, or that's gonna come in from Justin sometime in a couple months when it's nice and warmer here. I mean, to be honest, I feel like that one. I'd have to figure out what I'm gonna pair him with. But right now, I actually just picked up a pastel ivory 66% het pie
There
from
you go.
Jim at Ectothermic Dungeon. Freaking cool dude, by the way, man. And I'm so lucky that
Hmm.
he's like right around the corner from me. But
I might have to talk to you when that thing gets a little bit bigger.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I need to get more yellow belly into my collection for sure.
Oh man, yeah, yellow bellies are great, dude. So I figured with that dude, with that girl, when she gets the size, obviously, I could pair her with something like like a like a like a freeway pie if it's out there. I haven't seen any, but that would
Mm,
be the potential male. And the babies from that clutch is something that I'm really anxious to see as well. You know, and that's one thing that I kind of have a solid plan for, and it might change. You know, to be honest, by the time she gets the size, I might have a whole another game plan for her. Like I can't even call it, to be honest. I'm just having fun, like mapping everything and playing things with my head. Oh, Adam asked what dream project to work with.
they already know mine. Like everyone on here knows my whole focus right now is going towards dreamsicles.
Right.
That's why I said I need more yellow belly so I can add yellow belly and then a couple other genes. Hopefully. Might happen, might not. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, State 48 Exotics. Yes, whiskey is the shit.
Oh.
JMO baby. Uh,
Uh,
but yeah, okay, so to
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a good whiskey or a good
mhm.
scotch or brandy. I really don't care. But I'm
Anything with
more
alcohol, I think, is pretty
yeah.
good, right?
I don't really drink a lot of alcohol anymore, but I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
clear alcohol. I like my vodka, even though I guess it makes sense because I'm Irish. I like
yeah.
stuff made out of corn and potatoes.
um, yeah, man. Let's see. Oh, Adam. Okay, so my dream combo to work with, as of right now, as of what's out there, um, would probably be um working with like a double recessive uh Ghost Sunset.
The Ghost
Along with
Sunset. We were talking about that the day it came out.
yeah,
You are. I don't blame you, man. That's a freaking ridiculous snake. Like
yeah.
the
I just think
paint
it would,
job on that snake's
yeah, man.
outstanding. But
Just thinking of like putting other um genes in there, with the two, with the double recessive in there, like I feel like it would be mind blowing, and like I don't know, man. I'm just like, granted, my bank account is telling me like you need to get your head out of your ass, you know what I'm saying? But that's why they call it a dream project, right? I
I
guess,
think everyone has that issue when they're first starting out, bro. Not to worry.
Yeah, so
I
it's good
definitely
to know.
felt it. Like I know with some of the stuff you have, you probably. I'm not gonna put an actual price tag, but I'm gonna say you probably have a couple thousand invested right now, at least. I know personally myself, I probably have about.
Dude, my wife's watching this, man. You can't say that, bro. Come on, man.
Well, I'm saying I didn't say
No,
exactly how much. I'm just saying it's a couple thousand.
no,
You got.
she knows. I think she knows the exact dollar amount of how much I spent.
You're really in trouble then. If my wife
Yeah.
knew the exact dollar amount I already have in, I'd be in trouble. And I can't say it now because she just opened the bedroom door. She's like, I'm gonna find out.
Oh yeah, we gotta stop talking about her, yo. Yeah, yeah. How could you say that, John? Your
Hold on,
wife is
hold on,
awesome.
Harrison. Oh, when I'm done, you okay? Give me just a second, okay? All right, so we've been on here about 35 minutes. The wife came up, said apparently there's some stuff going on. I'm going to give you 2 more questions. We're going to start wrapping it up real quick, okay?
Cool.
If you're good with that.
Yeah, man. Wow, 35 minutes passed already. I didn't even get to show you guys some. Hold on, I'm gonna take out some
You
more
better start
snakes.
grabbing snakes.
Yeah, dude.
While you're doing that, who do you, I'm not going to say look up to the most, but like whose mindset or ideas really kind of follow into the lines that you have as well? Like who kind of mentors you, I guess is my way of saying it. Or
Okay.
who would you like to mentor you?
That. Well, he actually said he's got to go right now. No. But
Oh, was that Joel? Is that why you're
yeah.
always rocking the State 48? I'm trying to get you to wear more Fealys Clutch stuff, but you're always wearing State 48.
Well, no, like, well, because I talk to him a lot, and he's always helping me as far as like advice and all that stuff. So he's definitely, as a mentor wise, he's definitely pushing me through, and as far as projects go and getting my mindset right, because I'm always like, I need to buy everything, and then he
I
kind of
mean,
put me on track.
you could jump onto my merchandise site and buy everything like multiple times. I'd be good with that, but no, I'm just. But that's good, man. Like, I think that's one of the biggest things in this industry. Like, that's what makes or breaks people in this industry is really finding a mentor and being able to really, I don't know, vibe with them and get that help that you need when you're first starting out.
Yeah, for sure, man. And and um, yeah, I was hoping you weren't gonna ask me that, because if you asked me like who I look up to, I would tell you like everybody, because I'm 5'2", so I look up at everybody literally. So
I like that one. That's a good one.
um,
Uh,
but yeah, and there's so many people. Just like I said earlier, just watching videos like Miguel stuff. Every time, oh my god, don't get me started on that. Every time I see him, post something on YouTube or Instagram, I'm like, holy shit, like like that dude is on another level, man. How do I get to that level? So every time I see
comes
somebody,
with time, brother. Comes with time.
yeah, and I just like every time I see somebody produce something like really awesome, it just motivates me to be like, one day I want to be able to produce that. One day I want to be able to say like, hey, I made that snake too. So it's a tough. That's a tough question, actually.
I'm here for the tough questions, man. I don't want to be like everyone else. I can ask the same questions that everyone else asks, but that means you're watching the same thing just with a different face. That's not what I'm about.
Mm.
So
One of a
to
kind
close
face
this
right
off,
here.
you cannot
Half a
say
stash.
say that again.
I said one of a kind face right here. I got half a stash. You
Yeah.
know.
I was gonna ask you, are you participating in No Shave November? But
Definitely, bro. Can't tell, man. Like, look
nah,
at
it's
this.
much
Like,
love, brother. It's much love. That's it's going back to those army days where if you can't take the shit talking, then something's wrong. All right,
yeah,
so grab one more snake out.
we have one more.
Or grab a handful of snakes. But here's my
Don't
last
make me
question for you.
like the wrong snake. Okay.
And you cannot say any type of ball python or a Leachianis to make your wife happy if she's still watching. You get to choose one reptile, whatever it is, that you can have and keep in your home for the rest of its life. What are you choosing and why?
Um, I'd have to say a dragon. No, no. Honestly, I kind of fell for the red tegus. I saw one today, and that thing was tame like a puppy, man. You know, like it was adorable. Like I actually yeah, I actually think they're really adorable. But red tegus as a pet, I would, if I had the space, you know, if I could make space for it, um, I would yeah, I would definitely go with the red tegu or a monitor, man. No,
I really thought you were gonna go retake, bro. Like I
right.
100% thought you were gonna say retake.
I mean, yeah. See, that's a tough. Yeah, but as far as like, because retakes, you know, realistically, I'm 5'2", and
If you get a super
no,
dwarf, you'll be okay. It'll be the same body
yeah,
size.
yeah,
I mean,
dude,
one, you get a mainland, you'll still be okay. Just have the wife with you.
no, no, I know, the retakes, I definitely do love retakes, but I figured if I was to get another uh reptile as a pet, then it would be something that's not snake related, you know, like
All
I
right.
mean, another reptile as a pet, it would be something that's not snake related, and yeah, tegus do it for me, you know, tegus, monitors, those type of lizards, 'cause I can just like seeing the intelligent they are. It's fascinating to me, you know. What's up, dude? Oh, I'm scared the shit out
Yeah,
of this
hi.
guy. Sorry, sorry. She's a little feisty.
you, you'd be the first person to get bit on my channel, bro.
Oh, John,
Other than me.
Heather has a question.
Huh?
I forgot Heather has a question for Harrison for me. What? Okay, let me see. I think she posted a question. I gotta check out the question. Wait, Heather, can you ask the question again if you're still here? I'm sorry. Did she ask the question? Yeah, I didn't see.
Mm,
Oh, yo, Adam, Tegus are, man, Tegus are awesome, dude. Would Harrison like to be New York Center for TGH?
that's something that you guys are gonna have to talk about. I mean,
Thanks, Jessica. Oh yeah, Heather, can you message me on the side? Uh, I'll, you know what? Yeah, let me type in my email right now. Actually, um, so we
I
can.
think she said she had it.
Oh, you do? I'm sorry. I'm still
Someone
catching
said
up.
they had it.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was
I'm
Iron
sorry.
Dog, but we can get it. Um, but yeah, guys. So
Oh, where did she go?
I
What?
gotta go take care of the wife's issues too. Harrison, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for taking the time to jump on my channel. I know you didn't have to. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I'm glad you did, brother. I appreciate
It's
your
a
time.
pleasure, bro. I appreciate that so much, man. This is really fun, man. Like, I'm really bad at this, but I had a good time for real. And oh yeah, Jessica here. I'll bring her in one day so you can see her up close, Jessica. Um, but yeah, dude, I had a great time, man. I really appreciate this, bro. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
this was cool.
So, where can everyone come find you? Like, give your shout out to yourself before we end up, so everyone can come pick on all 5'2" of you.
Oh, I'm on Instagram at Royal Canvas Exotics. And of course on YouTube at Royal Canvas Exotics too. I try to put up I'm still learning with that video stuff, like so. Um, Please, I guess bear with me while I try to perfect the skills. But right now,
Oh, you
on
good, brother.
Instagram,
You
I try
good.
to post pretty cool stuff every day if I could. But yeah, I mean,
All right, guys. So Royal Canvas Exotics. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. I give him a hard time about his height and his ethnicity and everything else, but that's out of army love.
lack of
That's
facial
just what
hair.
brothers do.
For
But go
real.
check Harrison out. Very cool guy. I've very quickly become a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
Um, dude, quit pointing at the stay blessed. You're throwing me off.
What's up?
Oh, Lord. So we're going to
Yeah, I can't even put a
continue
shirt
doing
on right
things
now.
like this. I want to try to get a couple more interviews with people that haven't really been, not necessarily not brought to light, but people that you haven't seen a lot of. I feel like that's the best way to reach out to a community and continue growing the reptile community as a whole and bring lots of breeders together because that's really what we're about is building a community. So I hope you guys enjoyed the night. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check Harrison out. You guys stay blessed, and we're going to see you all soon. Or as Joel would do. There, I
Thank you,
threw one in
guys.
for your mentor.
Nice talking to everybody. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that, John.
Absolutely, brother. You have a great night.
Yeah, have a good night.